Hey guys, here we are again, training hike number 3. Today we're at Freedom Park in Virginia, Williamsburg. They've got a bunch of trails here, lots of trails. Today we're going to hike the A and the C trails. They're both about, I think, just over 4 miles each, 4.5, something like that. So, and maybe next weekend we'll hike the next one. So it's me and Kim again. Hi. So we have full pack, full gear. Mine's 35 pounds again. Kim, would you say yours was?
24.
24 pounds. So we're in full gear. It matters. I've hiked without the gear. It's a piece of cake. So I told you in the last video, the second video, that you know, how long it took me to get over the pain that I had from that first hike. So and I'm happy to report that after the last hike we did at Wallermill State Park, gosh, it's just minimal soreness. My plantar fascia didn't give me much trouble, but I used some inserts in my shoes this time, and that seems to have really helped. So these trails are bike trails too. A lot of people bike, but it's recently rained and they close the trails for bikes when it rains because the tires tear the trail all up. So the trails are closed. We saw a bunch of people when we pulled in that are going to do some trail maintenance. They keep the trails well maintained for bikers, but we get to take advantage of that. So we actually started at the beginning of A, and what I was told was typically you go in reverse on these trails because there's bikes and you can't see them coming behind you. So they prefer that you take the trail in reverse if you're hiking versus biking. So, but today we're doing it the straight, normal way. So anyway, I'll bring you the highlights and cool stuff as we see it, and back to the trail. Well, I told you we'd bring you the cool stuff, and there it is right out of the gate. 2 deer, 2 baby deer. Okay, so as you can see, I've got my umbrella out. So I'm glad I always keep it with me. Wasn't expecting it to actually rain today, but it's just starting. Anyway, we're about 2/3 of the way through the first trail, and just trying to get it knocked out. I'm ready to stop for lunch, get a bite to eat, and regroup, see if we can get all this done today. So I realize why people don't video when they're going uphill. They don't want to hear you huffing and puffing and dying on the video. So anyway, we're kind of stepping it up on the second half on the sea trail because of time constraint. We've got to be out of here by dark. But so it's a great trail. I'll show you some pictures of some ramps they've built. It's a great bike path. If you're into, biking, it's fantastic. So everything from just a peaceful bike trail up to ramps and jumps and turns. It's really cool. So I'll capture as much of it on video for you as I can, or pictures. I'm just glad to be here. It's a great day. Okay, so Kim just gave me my first piece of advice, and that was her first piece of advice. Stop saying so many times. So anyway, oh, okay, well, that's the other ones. Hey, I'm a work in progress. we've just about finished the trail. My feet are sore, I'm not gonna lie. I just had to share it with you. I love the woods. You know, a lot of people talk about that the trail's gonna, you know, the views up on the top and the balds and all that. And I tell you, for me, just being on the trail in the woods is awesome. So, okay, so for the wrap up, there was just over 5 hours, just over 9 miles, and kind of rained on and off today. It was pretty cool. Not real cold, but cool when the wind was blowing. But lots of great trails, very well maintained. Bikers, they maintain their trails. Hikers do too, but these biker trails are well maintained, and lots of ramps, lots of jumps. If you're into biking, this is a great place to come here at Freedom Park, so, in Williamsburg, Virginia. So, anyway, even though it was wet and cold, you know, the hikers say there's 2 things you got to learn to embrace if you're going to make it. Embrace the stink and embrace the suck. And when it's cold and wet, nobody wants to hike in the cold and wet. But anyway, it was still a good day regardless. And there'll be more to come. So hopefully I'll get better at making these videos. And I appreciate you watching them. And if you got any feedback, throw it down in the bottom. I'd love to hear it. Good or bad, I can take it. Thanks, guys, for coming along. We'll see you.